Hey everyone. Well, I got another fan, and what we are going to do today is go ahead and unpack this thing on camera, and we'll probably have to put it together as well. So let's get on with it. Now, the seller did a very good job of packing this thing. It was packaged very securely. And as we dig in here, we can see we got the blade and cage assembly. So he pulled off the blade and cage from the motor. This helps protect the fan. And we'll dig out some more of the packaging material. It's wadded up paper, and this works really well. Plus, I'm pretty sure it's recyclable. Okay, we're getting the base unburied here. And here we got the base and the motor. So now we'll get into unwrapping these things. And we're now going to get ready to put this all back together here. We have an Xcelite nut driver here that we use to fasten the grill. May as well show you the entire set that I've got. I've had this thing for a little while, and it's nice, you know. Vintage tools to work on vintage equipment. The other thing we'll need is a screwdriver, and this is just a generic screwdriver that I think I got at Harbor Freight. So we'll get the nuts off of the motor first. Here's kind of a preview of the blade and cage and the badge. I'll show you more of this when we get it put together. Now, when you're putting this fan together, you've got to set the line the set screw up to this little hole that's in the shaft. That's basically where the set screw is meant to go. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of get the blade on here. We're going to mess with it a little bit. Undo the screw just a little to make sure it'll clear on. And we'll put it on here. And going to take a little bit of doing here. Okay, looks like we got it, the blades seated on there now. And we'll go through the process of tightening it all up. And we'll now get the grill set into place onto the motor studs. Takes just a little bit of finagling here to get the nuts to go on, so bear with us. And yeah, this is the perils of live TV. The struggle can sometimes be real to get these nuts to go on. And this is better because now we are getting somewhere with it. We'll get things snugged down with the nut driver now. And yeah, you can tell this thing is pretty stiff, but it looks like it still turns over okay. And here it is all put together, the 10-inch ivory Delco 2-speed oscillating fan. What we're going to do now is give you a little bit of a quick look at this thing. Here's the badge. This is one of the things that drew me to this fan. It's a beautiful badge. And we'll go ahead and start the fan up on high speed. It does seem to run pretty strong. And we'll bring it down to low. Slows down quite a bit because I think the bearings are pretty stiff. We'll have to get into this fan and get it cleaned out and lubricated just a bit better. It's kind of getting onto the verge of stalling, but we'll try turning on the oscillation here. And bear with us for just a moment. Tighten things down. I was told this thing oscillates. Looks like we got it to catch. It's actually able to do this under its own power. But I'm not going to really let it run like this for very long. And we're going to go ahead and shut it off. I don't want to run it for very long like this. You can see it stops very abruptly, so this thing will need some work. Anyway, so with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing this old Delco fan get unpacked. We will probably service this thing up and give you another demonstration of it in a future video. So if you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button because we will have more to come. Later.